Hi guys, I'm Ashish and you're watching me on Medical India. And today's lecture is very special guys because this is very helpful for the aspirants who are basically going to appear in the exams like GATE, IT Jam and most important thing AIIMS PhD entrance. So guys, this is the AIIMS PhD entrance lecture series where I'm going to cover whole skill and aptitude related questions and I'm going to give you the practice questions also. So guys, this is a kind of hybrid thing where in the third lecture I'm going to give you the idea about the essentials of English. So what happens, not every kind of English grammar is important in the exam. So what happens, some specific topics becomes very important for the examination point of view, and I'm going to practicize you and going to teach you the essentials of English and the most essential topics basically from the different areas of the English, not only the grammar, basically from the vocabulary, grammar and general English also. So guys, I'm Ashish, as you all know, and I'm from AIIMS Delhi. I'm doing PhD and this is my lecture series, so I welcome you all guys. So guys, subtitles means subheadings of the today's lecture will be parts of speech and present tense, past tense, future tense, active voice and passive voice, use of prepositions, sentence making from the word that will be disarranged, and synonym and antonym and vocabularies. So guys, I'm covering my lecture under these subtitles basically. So guys, what happens after this class, you will be able to actually know about the kind of things which is in the English and which is basically for the kind of important for the examination point of view. I'm not going to cover everything from English, but I can bet you that after this class you will have the much idea about the English and we will be confident basically after this class. Okay guys, so let's start with the parts of speech. Parts of speech, what is speech? Speech is something, if I am kind of delivering my lecture, this is a speech. Okay, if you are talking to someone, then that will be the speech. So what happens, basically words are arranged and they are actually used for expressing your emotions, expressing your things. So for expressing your things you need speech. Okay, sometimes what you say, he's speechless, that means he has no words, he has no kind of delivery system, he has nothing to speak. So basically the parts of speech is the parts of speaking. Basically if you are speaking something, then what does that contains? So parts of speech basically has 8 major parts. That major parts are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjunction. Guys, you all have learned about these things in kinds of 5th and 6th, 7th, it might be in the 10th also. So guys, these becomes very important. Why? Because after long time you are going to have a kind of idea about this. So this is just the revision thing where you are going to revise all these things. So it is very important to know just the basics and some kind of outlines, because if you will know the outline, if I'll draw the dotted line in your mind, the full length line will be created. So guys, just I'm going to fulfill the dots. Okay, so guys, let's start. Noun basically refers to people, place or things. If I am the person is a noun. Okay, person, things, inanimate or animate will be the noun. But what about the thing, kind of spirit? Spirit is also noun. Suppose if I'm kind of thing, if I'm talking about the kind of you are in the center of the class, you are the center of the class, you are the focus of the class. Okay, so in this thing you are going to give an idea about the concept, okay, or thought. You are just thinking the thing that you are in the center. So this kind of thoughts are also noun. So guys, see the kind of here, the earth is not the center of the universe. This is a line, this is a kind of sentence. In this sentence the earth itself is a noun. Okay, no confusion. Universe is the thing, that is also the kind of noun. Center is what? It is the thought, it is the idea that something is placed in the center, that in between the things. So in between the things or in between the room, if I'll say, is the center. So center is what? Is the thought. So thought is also kind of noun. Pronoun actually replaces the noun. Suppose if I'm Ashish and you are suppose Monica, then what? You will be you and I will be I. So this is a designation given to a noun so that to refer, so that to kind of make sentence very simple. So to simplify things, simplify noun, not to repeat the nouns every time, you are going to designate them with I, me, she, we, they, who, that, yours. Suppose if you are in a fair, you don't know how many people are there, what is the name of the people. So if you have to announce the things that someone lost their children, so what happens, that children will be at the announcement center. You are not going to talk about that Ram, Shyam, Ghanshyam all are here, please come see like whose children are here. So what happens in this case, you are going to refer that they. Okay, so please come if you are there. So they might have like kind of lost their child, so please come here and collect the child. So in this case, to avoid like kind of rush things, pronouns are used to refer the noun. So I swam in the ocean. These both things are basically the pronouns. So adjectives, I don't know why it is like kind of this specific special characters are here. So this is not my intention, just it has like reddened. Okay, so guys, let's start. Descriptive words that actually add some like kind of like you can say to make things extraordinary, or to like admire, or you can say not only admire but also you are just criticizing things in the adjectives. Adjectives are kind of highlighting things. If suppose it does, please read the line. Make sentence more interesting, or like kind of detailed about the noun. So it is what it is actually highlight to the noun. It is actually highlighting, or you can say more like kind of extending the noun's property. Okay, so here see, blue paper. Paper is noun. Blue is what? Blue is just describing in a way that it makes interesting or fascinating, or you can say it is just specifying. You can suppose there are many papers there. So what you are doing? You are just doing the thing that you are highlighting that thing. If suppose there are red, black, all papers are there, you are highlighting the blue papers I want. Okay, so please give me blue paper. So adjectives are those things which are actually giving the special weightage to the noun. So make the sentence more interesting. You can see a frigid wind blew around the icy town. So this kind of things are always used while speaking. So these are parts of speech. Verbs actually. So these all the things like noun, pronoun, these makes the sentence. Okay, so these are all used in the sentence to give the delivery. So what happens here? Verbs actually are the things that is in action, activity you can say. So activity is verb. If suppose someone is swimming, someone is walking, they all are doing the activity. Might be physical activity, might be mental activity. Every activity is what? The verb. So tells what the subject of the sentence is up to. Up to means what they are doing, what they are actually the status of the like kind of object or the person. So verb comes in past, present or future tenses. So guys, these tenses are very important. Please remember the like first, second and third form of the words. Okay, or you can say present, past and future tense of the word. So guys, suppose run, ran, this kind of thing. So run is a verb. It is used in the three different forms to specify the status, or you can say time of the like the thing that is going on, time of the activity. So guys, adverbs are basically to describe the verbs, adjectives or even a whole sentence. Adverbs often like emphasize the things. Suppose if I am telling that the weather is very very fantastic. Okay, so I can like say that the weather is abruptly bad, I can say. Okay, so guys, these kind of things are basically used where ly suffix is used. So Chamoli is badly affected with kind of flood, or you can say anything. So badly is the verb that is actually adverbs. Adverbs are basically to look like the same as their adjective form, but they are different. Why? Because these actually are used to like kind of fasten, or you can say modify the adjective or adverb. Okay, so it is basically the add-on thing on the adjectives basically, or adverbs. So at prepositions, very important, and it's the very important part where the questions are asked. So little words that tell where or when something is. Okay, it means that status you have, activity you have like kind of learned in the verbs. Status or you can say activity are actually dignified by the verbs. But what about the status of that thing in an orientation or in the spatial thing? Preposition is what? Preposition is a spatial thing. It will give the spatial status, but the verbs are giving you the like kind of status of the activity. Okay, so spatial status and kind of active status, these two are the main thing which are actually described by the preposition and verbs respectively. So guys, prepositions are very important because these are asked in the AIIMS PhD entrance, and all the time it will be seen in like GATE exam and IT exam also. So guys, the monkey is on his back. So you are here doing that thing that the monkey is on his what on is doing. On is just giving you the status of the spatial, that he is like oriented on his back. So the glue is behind the board. This is also giving you the like kind of spatial say, I mean the orientation you can say, or the directional thing. Okay, in a way you can say directional thing. So where is the direction of the board? It is behind the glue. The glue is behind the board. Sorry, glue is where it is behind the board. So dream catchers is above the bed. Dream catchers are where? Above the bed. This is also giving you the spatial kind of thing. So guys, conjunctions are basically the joining word. This actually joins the two sentences, two half sentences are there, you can join it with this, and itself is a like conjunction, but is a like kind of conjunction, that is a conjunction. These all are conjunctions. So it connects what clauses or parts of sentences, two half sentences are there, they are joined with the word. So you can remember it in this example, like I wanted to meet her there on time, but I got stuck in the traffic. So here they are what? They are doing the thing that at a time they are giving the excuse also, and they are telling the status also. Okay, I wanted to meet her. This is the like kind of clause. Okay, but what is here the apologize thing? That he was stuck in the traffic. So two things are simultaneously going on with a kind of conjunction, that is the but. Interjunctions are basically, you can say, the emotional things. Here you are going to express the extreme emotions or create an emphasis on the kind of activity. Okay, so here learn that when we are talking, sometimes when we can't think of a good way to express ourselves, then we use the words. Why? Because suppose if you are like kind of in a grief, then what will be the word? What will be the word like to show your emotion? You will say, oh my god, I am very like kind of sorry things. So you have the word that sorry, oh my god. These all are what? These all are interjunctions where you are going to show your emotions basically. Okay, so guys, you can learn the example that hey can mean hello, hey can mean the great. You can see the charm of the hey word. Hey means I am referring hello. Hey, just what I'm doing that, I'm just giving the consolation. So hey can be used in different ways. जैसे कि कहते हैं ना कि PK वाले में, that was the PK movie ना, where he was अच्छा. This is kind of thing here that they are going to show the emotion. So here it is very interesting. Interjunctions are very interesting. Not much questions are asked from the interjunctions. Basically here you can learn about the verb, about the preposition, and most important thing here about this adjectives, from where the synonyms and antonyms are basically asked. So I'll cover all one by one, just learn. Okay guys, so the third important thing here is a subject verb agreement. What is subject verb agreement? Subject is suppose I suppose I am teaching. So what is the subject verb agreement? I am teaching. Am is a word that makes the kind of agreement between the I and the word that is teaching. So singular subject takes singular verbs. Suppose I am here, I am the only one person, so I am. If suppose I am with my friends also, then I will refer that we are. So this is the singular and plural form of the noun. So my brother is a doctor, my parents are yoga teacher. You can see the charm of the word that my brother, that is the single thing here is, and my parents are yoga teachers. So there are my parents are two basically. So two are what? Yoga teachers. Both are. So this is the subject verb agreement where you have to look into the plural form and the singular form of the noun. Okay, noun, or you can say what? Pronoun. So pronoun antecedent agreement. What is antecedent? This is many times asked in the examinations. So please learn this antecedent word. So when a pronoun replaces a noun, the noun is called an antecedent. So what happens in a single word, in a single sentence, what happens, you can see Michael is antecedent and he is the pronoun in the like sentence, where on Michael's first day of work he was a little nervous. What happens, Michael you cannot use two times, so what happened, you have used like Michael ke jagah pe he. Okay, so he is what, he is a pronoun and Michael is antecedent. Antecedent is basically the noun for which the pronoun was used in the same kind of sentence. So this was about subject verb agreement. May you are giving, I am giving you an example, like see what happens in the pronoun like I, you are using I am, in the positive I am, and in the negative I am not. Okay, I am. और you के साथ you are, he के साथ he is, she is, for it is, for we are, for they are. Okay, so this kind of agreements are always done. So this is a chart, you can take print like kind of screenshot of this like slide, where I am going to talk about like kind of present, past and future tenses of all these pronouns. So I with the helping verb am, okay, फिर past में was and future में will be, present perfect में have been and past perfect में had been. Okay, so you can look into the charm of this word. I'm not going to describe all the things, you can just use your mind, use like kind of gaze at this at the picture, your all doubt will be clear. So for I, we, you, they, have been and had been used. Had been is used in the past perfect for all like kind of pronouns. Subject is what, subjects are basically noun or pronoun, they both are subjects. Subject, so for he is used, she is used, it is used, in the past was used. For we, you, they basically are and where are used. Will be for everything is used. Okay, and has been for it, she is, was, has been, same thing. Are, where, have been, same thing. Okay, so I is the special case where am is used. I is basically what, basically the person basically. So what happens here, was is used along with the he, she and it. So guys, about like uses of prepositions now. So I have told you that the verb and the preposition are main important focus of the lecture. So preposition may basically there are many prepositions like under, on, below, over, above, on, it, off. Okay, so these kind of prepositions are basically there. What preposition, again revise the things, what does preposition do? Preposition basically tell the spatial arrangement, or you can say spatial location of the thing. Okay, so under a tree, under the table, for all these things under are used. You can go through it. On a bus, on the way, these kind of things now asked in the like different form in the examinations. So please go through it very properly. On a motorbike, on a horse, on an elephant. Okay, so everything it is used. For below, where the below is used, below basically is used with the surface, below the ceiling, below the table, below 0 degree for the temperature. Over my head, where over are used, over my head, over the floor, over 18. For HB over are used, for the surface over are used, and for the kind of top thing over are used. Okay, above the basin, above the us, okay, above the dog, our HOD, head of the department, is above the us. So you can tell in like of dominant kind of thing here also. Okay, so above the car, above the clouds, everything it is used. It's very important slide. These two slides are very important, please remember it. So to is used to adapt to, agree to, apologize to. Please go through it, these are very important. Talk to you, speak to you, reply to you, refer to you, react to you. For, admire for, apologize for, apply for, ask for, blame for, everything. From, again you can say graduated from, like kind of thing. Hide from, infer from, prevent from, protect from. Okay, and in this way at are also aim at, arrive at, glance at, hint at, up, bring up, grow up. Okay, agree on, base on. Please remember these things, these are very important. Again I am saying, and some of the things are very important where you can you can revise very rigorously, like kind of things coincide with, ओके coincide के साथ हमेशा what the with is used. Object to, react to, refer to, reply to, speak to, talk to, always they are used. So please try to take print out of this image, and just this is the most important slide of this, you can say crux of this lecture. Okay, so you can take print out of this and just stick on the head where you are sleeping. Okay, so guys, worry about, think about everything. You can protest about, laugh about, know about every time it is asked, okay, in the examination. And in the in, where in is used, result in, specialized in, okay, succeed in, trust in, believe in, very important, believe in. Okay, so some believe on people are telling, na, believe in is the important thing. So guys, please remember all these things. Again I am saying. So guys, about sentence making, so what happens after you have studied the parts of speech, then sometimes what happens, the disarrangement of words are given and you have to make a sentence. So here is some practice questions, you can go through it. You can just learn about how to place the preposition, where to place the adverb, where to place the things. So first what happens, noun or pronoun takes the place, then the helping verb, then the verb, then the adjective, and then the everything. If suppose interjunctions are there, they will be, they can be used at like kind of and, or at the starting also. Okay, so please try to just practice it. Hate, to, dentist, I really, and going. The first important trick here is that I, the noun or the pronoun, will be at the first most of the time. I really hate going to the dentist. So I is what, I in caps, so it will be in the first. So first problem is solved. So I really hate going to the dentist. Again see, I am not hiking really into. So what will be the correct arrangement? I am not really into hiking. Okay, I am not really into hiking. What really here is? Really is just the adverb. Okay, hiking is what, verb. So again, cooking, enjoy, you. So do you enjoy cooking? Just use your mind. This is just the skill test. Okay, this is not the English, this is just the skill test. So guys, what happens here? Into tennis, she is really into tennis. Into tennis, they are not referring that you are inside the tennis ball, they are that you are indulged in the tennis. Okay, so interested in what you are interested in what, or what are you interested in. Sometimes what happens, sentence making has different forms also. Okay, rearrange different forms. So just keep into mind that if you are arranging in any of the like kind of form, you will be awarded the marks. So in quiet foreign film, he is quite interested in foreign films. New people, they really love meeting. So they really love meeting new people. So in this way you can just think of, and you can just assess in mind that what is actually making the meaning. So this is the main thing, that the meaning is important. About the active passive voice, this again becomes the second important part of this lecture after the preposition. Okay, so I do my work. Active and passive, what do you mean by active and passive? Active means you are doing the thing, passive means you have done. Okay, so this actually is the status of your work, status of your activity. Okay, so active means you are actively doing that, passive means you have done, and you have done that thing and you are just side now. Okay, so this is the thing where you can say present and past form of the sentence is there. I do my work is done. Do my work is done. I am doing my work is being done. Why? Because you are doing something, you are just doing. You cannot say I have done, you are just doing. So you can think of that activity. If active, you are active in, then you are being, means be in. Okay, being means be in. Okay, I did my homework. So this is what, this is past tense. So was is used. My homework was done. I was doing my homework. My homework was being done. You were doing. Again, you are what your activity is, you were doing. Okay, so this is the like kind of representation of different activity. Okay, so here you can say that my homework was being done. I have done my homework. I have done. You have done now. Okay, you have completed the work. So my homework has been done. See, have is like converted into has. Been for completed work. I had done my homework. Up suppose if they are giving you the active form in I had done my homework. My homework had been done. Have will be converted into has. Had will not be converted into anything. Why? Because had is used for anything. You can see now, had is used for anything. In past perfect here you can see can be used in anything. Okay, so guys, this is the kind of elaborate thing for that like kind of examples. So you can go through if you want. So reporters write new reports are written by the reporters. So I'm not going to cover everything. The modals, just you can see modals are what? Modals are basically special sentence. Okay, what happens, sentence has a specific arrangement like kind of nouns, then nouns or pronouns, then helping verb, then adverb, verb. So here what happens, they have the special kind of arrangement that are modals. For modals, she must deliver the letters. So this is special word, special sentence. So the letters must be delivered. This kind of thing. So guys, important thing is synonym and antonym. For like kind of list of words I am giving you. So please revise it. Just revise it. Internal, interior, external. Okay. So synonyms are basically what? Synonyms are the homologous word, or you can say replacing word. Antonyms are just the opposite word. Okay. So suppose I am saying that I am observing. So you can say I am ignoring in antonym. So synonym form and antonym forms are always asked in the examinations. You can go through it. It's very easy. The next thing is again the synonym. You can express find in different ways, obtain, pinpoint, everything. For big you can say huge, large, great, gigantic. Okay, so everything you can use. So just go through it, just take snapshot and or hold the video and you can just go through it. So these are again the synonym of different like kind of expressions or like kind of nouns also, which is noun. So noun. So suffix and prefix. Suffix actually, so remember this in this way. Prefix means pre means pehle. So they are actually used pre to the word or before the word. Pre means before the word you can use prefix, and suffix like at the end of the word. So un is used means negation, re means again. So you can go through it. I'm not going to do every part. Just hold the video and just revise it. Okay. So guys, these are vocabularies. You can go through it, and these lines where arrow is this, you can say the right side of this is very important. Please remember it. This is very important for our examination, that is PhD entrance examination. I have collected these from the repetitive questions. So just go through it, and vocabularies are very important for the exam. So please remember to like revise it properly. So I'm giving you 2 slides full of vocabularies. You can just remember, you can just practice, or you can say remember the exact spelling of that word. Vocabularies are basically the spelling. They actually ask the spelling thing. So suppose if I'm giving you like kind of intuition, most of the people will like kind of will write that intuition will be INTUTION. So this is not tuition ka in wala tuition, it's intuition. Okay, so inclusion is quite important. Breeze kind of thing, bridge and breeze, they are basically confusing in. Suppose they will give the sentence where they will use like kind of breeze in at the place of bridge. Bridge means pool say they will use the breeze means wind. Okay, so they will confuse it with these things, and please remember the mistakes they are taking. So their mistakes you have to correct is the main question in the English. Okay, so this is the basically demanding thing in like kind of for the skill kind of things. Vocabularies are basically skill testing and your memory testing. You all have encountered these words everywhere, but what is this? You should not have observed these like kind of words, spelling of the word. So they are basically what? They are assessing your mental status or skill in the English testing. So these are full of like vocabularies. You can go through it. Okay, just take the like screenshot of these images and this again is this list of words. 90% of words are very easy. You must have like kind of heard about it or encountered in your lifestyle. Okay, so guys, this was all about the English lecture, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please practice it. English is more about practice. Okay, and maths and English are basically practicing things. So thank you guys, thank you. Please share, like and subscribe my channel, please guys, this is a request.